Hey, new year, new review. MP-51 Arcee. So here we have her. The box looks really good. Some flirty Arcee. Yeah, pretty typical stuff. Top. Yep. Don't have those guys. Sorry. I'm not gonna have any movie specific MP reviews, but it's very posable. So yeah, just to show you what we get inside. This side's the other side. There she is in the tray. All her stuff. Instructions and card. So it feels cheaper than normal. I don't know. That's just me. They've always felt this cheap, but yeah, it's like a baseball card. But, and, you know, pretty typical instructions for MP car. So let's go ahead and get her open and check it out. So here she is in her car motor futuristic, retro futuristic now, you know, vehicle car thing. So looks pretty good, looks pretty accurate to the cartoon. You know, it's got some nice details, door handle, seats, nice little dash, and you know, the steering wheel and all that. So yeah, taillights, no headlights, but you know, that's what like. You can pretty much figure how everything's going to work more or less. Pretty typical for Arcee, kind of what she does now. So as you can see, her hands tuck in under there. It doesn't cause a clearance issue, but I guess if you don't have them tucked in, it could. But she rolls pretty good. This piece doesn't want to lock in, but just kind of held there. But yeah, pretty cool. So let's just bring in some comparisons here. Ocular Max Arcee, the Azalea. This is the prototype or protoform, is what they call it. But this is the prototype colors. So for Arcee, but it'll, you know, you can see the difference there. This thing doesn't want to stay up. It's the only issue I've had, you know, really with her. So there's little things like, oh, it's just not pushed up enough. There you go. So, but you know what she looks like with the third-party equivalent. She's got her guns on there, but you know, can imagine without the guns. So, and just for the only other Arcee I have handy is Earthrise Arcee. So, yeah, same basic shape, definitely more detailed, more accurate. But yeah, that's what it looks like with that. So not too much bigger, but you know, MP car size. So yeah. Now she does have a bunch of accessories, most of which apply to robot mode, but she can incorporate some of them in this one. Of course, she's got the obligatory, it happened one time in the cartoon. I think it happened in the movie. So she's got this piece, which will just fit right in there. And then, yeah, she can do that thing. I thought it came out of her tire, but I guess not. It just comes out of a panel right there. But, you know, take out some of those wheels. Now, she does have all these weapons. So she's got this sniper rifle, of course. She uses, like, once. Her little pistol. And her even a littler pistol. So you can see how much smaller that is. It's really tiny. And a holster. Now, there in the instructions, there's no way to incorporate this into vehicle mode. It stores right here in this little crevice in robot mode. I haven't tried actually putting it in there. It's kind of hard because part of the space is occupied by the foot. But yeah, it will still fit there. Doesn't look like it hinders the mobility. So that's one gun down. This one would fit on either side, but of course she's got this like giant clip here, so really just this one side, or maybe it would fit on the other side. Just enough clearance there. But anyway, there's that, and the holster she can put there as well, and you know, you can put the gun in the holster if you want, or if you don't want it to fall out, you can. There's a couple of holes there that this thing will fit into. So let's tab for her hand, put it right there, and she's fully armed up, got all of her weapon accessories. So that's pretty awesome. I like that a lot. I like that that you can do that with her. So all the Arcees I have, actually, you can do that with. So it's nice that it follows the trend. Like I said, I wasn't sure about this because it's not in the instructions, but so we'll see those again momentarily. Let's just get her transformed and take it from there. So very similar to the Earthrise Arcee, you know, robot and car. So car is just a giant shell for the robot, but it does it, I would say, a lot more elegantly. So just want to start by opening this piece up there, and this piece, it does snap in there as well. So I'm going to relieve that from its home, bring it up, bring this up as well, and rotate the doors, bring them up and then rotate them. There's that double hinge there, so I want to use that to fold those back, and then there's another double hinge here, fold it all back here, and just, you know, leave that there for now. So, you know, her hands come loose, of course. The hands don't peg in anywhere, just kind of like Earthrise. Open this little panel up here. We'll do the same thing on the other side, and that'll free her foot. Again, legs don't peg in, but they are ratcheted. Now, what just happened here is this part did separate. You might want to do that, so that little peg just goes into the hole on her rear, you know, for a stand. And this is kind of cool. I really like this. Her hip cuts into her thigh, and if you just bring her legs down, you want to get them into place first. That's on a spring, so it autofills. So that's pretty cool. And just straighten out her feet. And for some reason, this one toe's just the tiniest bit loose. So now that we got that all done, you want to tuck these seats back like that. Bring this up. Separate the headlights here, and bring this section back. Now these will pop out, and they're kind of on a little slider, so you want to slide them down. You can see that. There you go. And that way you have clearance to fold them in. And just be careful with that area, because you could have some paint smudging if you're not, or, you know, scratching, I should say, if you're not careful. So you have all that like that. Bring the wheel in, just that wheel, and bring these up here, like that. And you know, like you can tell, it's all this is the body wearing a and it'll get more egregious in just a moment. So bring her arms down, and let's see, flip this piece down. So sorry if you can see that. Pull it down, and then that'll reveal her head. And you've got this like situation here with this hinge. Now this is the trickiest part of the entire transformation, and I've done it a couple of times. Once perfectly flawlessly, but you want to just collapse the windshield and bring it down. It's like a mushroom peg there, so it'll just spin, and it's on this hinge as well. So ultimately you want to get it through this gray window, get the windshield through the, and there you go. There's a technique which I haven't quite mastered, but you gotta wiggle it sideways. that's the technique. Wiggle it sideways, and you want to do the same thing of getting it through here. Now these wheels might have already collapsed, but you want to get it through this section first. There you go, like that. So the windshield is facing this back part, and then collapse it like that. Then bring the wheels in. I think you can bring those in, yeah. Why those are on separate pieces, I'm not sure. But, and then make sure you get these closed back up. And you know, she's mostly there. This little section back here, I'll peg in, if you can see that right there. So you're gonna bring it up, and let's see here. This hinge has to go up right here at this part. So it's easier to just push it. There we go. Bring it up. Bring all this down. This is the part I got stuck on before. I want to make sure it collapses really good. There we go. Let's give this enough clearance to get back there. Okay, and then bring her chest down, and she is mostly there. Bring this panel down, and it says to turn this around. It doesn't turn all the way, weirdly, it just stops there, but that's what you got to do. Oh, and then bring these in. So for some reason this is the last step, probably to hold the backpack kind of in place, give it that shape. Okay, so there you have Arcee. She's a little back heavy, but understandable. She's got the entire vehicle on her back, so yeah. Let's get her to stand here. Get her standing, and I mess with her a little bit. There you go. Sorry, this doesn't look quite right. It feels like it should be down further. Oh, is that what it is? It'll compress right in there. There we go. She was almost there. She was almost there. All right, now she's there. That looks better. Doesn't help her with standing. But, you know, it's not that she can't stand. She's just, you know, she's petite. So, anyway, so there we have her. Take a good look at this light here. Good look at her face. I'm not sure if this is the standard face. This is, I think, the smiling face. But, yeah, this is what we got here. And, you know, a lot has been made about the shape of her chest. It's grown on me. It does really look like the animation. It doesn't look bad. You know, her thighs look great. And her legs, you know, just in general. And her hip and hands and arms and stuff. Even her hands are not bad. They're, you know, articulated, but they don't look monstrous or anything like that, like Athena or anything. Which I didn't even really mind Athena's, but they're a little large. So this, it's not that it's weak, it doesn't support it, the backpack, as much. But anyway, yeah, backpack cleans up pretty good though. No complaints there. So just to go over some of the articulation here. Head, it's on that ball joint, and it's got a neck joint as well. Oops. So, you know, do all that. So the shoulders, they can go up. Can't really go down, but they can go in as a butterfly. Go up and down. All around there. She does have a double joint there on the elbow. So she's got full range. And then wrist articulation, fingers, hinge, and then hinge for the trigger finger, and then the thumb just goes in and out. But not bad. And then she's got this bit of articulation here in the waist, and then this bit underneath it does her hip. Doesn't spin, I don't think. I don't want to force it, but it'll give you, you know, quite a bit of motion. You know, legs, oh, they don't go back really at all. Not too far. And that's probably mostly due to her sculpted butt. So that's high on her thigh, but, you know, they will spread pretty far. And because of the way she transforms, you know, she could deliver a high kick there. So, and knees, I really like that detail that is hidden in there for her knee. It's really cool. It's really neat. And, you know, toes, like I said, this one's a little floppy, but no, that one's not too bad. But the whole foot goes up and down, and then the toe, and then ankle. So, ankle rocker, pivot, what have you. So, yeah. You know, do what I can do. I don't really pose my figures too much. So, well, let's just get some comparisons here. So we'll bring back Azalea. They're about the same size. Die-cast legs, dinky feet with the weird toes. Hers are a little bit more stable, but she still has just as much trouble standing. So, but yeah, I think proportionally for the character, they nailed it with MP-51. I think this is still great for a fembot, but not exact to the animation. And obviously this, with the coloration and stuff, it's just a unique thing. It's its own thing. But yeah, there she is with the mold. So, and Earthrise. Now she's got the advantage of she can take half of her backpack off. So, but the backpack still looks better here than it does here. So, and you really need those white pieces in the front. But she has no problem standing because, you know, she's got these giant feet. So, you know, not bad. So, as far as all the accessories are concerned, you can give her any of her weapons that we showed off. So, you can, the tab system here, and she's got a little hole, or I don't know if it's really considered a hole, a slot, sort of, in her hand. Oh, you gotta feed this finger through first. You know, she holds her gun pretty good. Now, she does have as well effects parts. I think this one is the one it's shown with. This one is compatible, but it's, you know, it's way too long. And I'm not sure, I don't think that this one's compatible. So, you know, you can stick that into the barrel. And then she's shooting. She's shooting. So she could do that. She can have her tiny gun, which, like I said before, is really small. But she can hold that pretty good. And this is the effect part you get for the gun. As I drop it. So yeah, anyway. It just slots in there. So you might want to put it on there before. Put the gun in her hand. You get the idea. Right. So you get it. Now she also has this holster. So she can just keep her gun in there. So that way she's got a holstered weapon. And let's see here. This gun will also store. If you lift this up, where I had it in vehicle mode, so it just kind of sits up there. It's more visible now, but you know, that's fine. That's fine. And this will store her right here. Right here. Yeah. I think that would have to go on this side. Yeah. But yeah, so she's got all of her weapons in robot mode, and that's pretty awesome. Now, as far as swapping out the heads, you kind of saw earlier, but sorry, I'm trying to get some good lighting in there so you can see this will just come up, and then her face is kind of on a track and slides out. So these are the three other faces. You got like a little kissy face, I guess, or surprised, aroused, excited. You've got serious, but still kind of a little smirk. And, oh, this is serious. Yeah. So, we'll do serious. So, it'll just, this is a little track in there. Just slide in there. You want to make sure it's in both tracks. This is kind of hard to do on camera. There we go. The tracks aren't super well defined. And as you can probably see there, she has got a visor there too. You do need a bit of a nail in there, but that'll pop out. And you can drop that visor on her too. So that's pretty awesome. All of the heads do have light piping, but all the eyes are painted. So the most you're going to get is a little blue around the rim of the blue eyes, but it's going to wash out the paint. So I don't know why they do that, you know, but they do. So so for this, you know, you want to obviously give her sniper rifle. Is this? No. Oops. Oh my gosh. I was trying to move her head forward. And you can give her the giant effect. So, pretty sweet. So there you have it. MP-51 Arcee. I really enjoyed this figure. I think it was better than I actually anticipated. Yeah, I really like it. Good accessories, enough faces, posability, you know, little special features here and there. You know, just like everybody else, I was at first not loving the silhouette and the body shape, but you know, upon messing with her and looking at her and stuff and posing her and whatnot, it's more accurate to the cartoon, you know, minus the giant backpack. But I like how she does her transformation a little bit more than Azalea. So, you know, I'm willing to give her a pass for that. And she looks fantastic. So, like I said before, I believe I mentioned it, I got this from thechosenprime.com. So they should be up as of posting of this video. So, you know, if you're looking to get her, that's where I got her. So, yeah, go ahead and leave a like on the video, comment, and let me know what you think of the review, and I'll see you guys in the next one.